Hi student, thanks for waiting. Yeah, just now actually having some technical issue. Alright, so yeah, I don't have any link for the KBAT paper. I forgot where do I download, but I think you can easily get it like trying to Google online. Alright, so I'm in overseas. Okay, great to see we have like different students from all around the world. Alright, so today we'll discuss about this May June 2023 paper. So Yeah, let's begin. I think the last week or one student actually asked me whether I can discuss the paper 2 first. Because normally I will just discuss paper 1 first, but I think in IG, right, paper 1 and paper 2 actually not much different. So I think no harm to go for 2 first. Alright, let's begin. Alright, the first one is quadratic inequality. The good news is this calculator actually can solve quadratic. Do you see? I mean, can solve inequality for quadratic. You just need to go into this and then you choose power 2. Then you can see you have all type of quadratic inequality for you to choose. Alright, so later we might be able to use calculator to check our answer, but you still need the methods, the working to get a full mark. Alright, so let's do it. This is 3x squared minus 12x. 3x move there, right? Minus 3x plus 16. 4 move there, right? Minus 4. Minus 4 bigger than 0. Okay, then what I want to do now is I just simplify the x and number lah. So this one is minus 15x, and then this one minus 4. You should get about 12 bigger than 0. Everything can be divided by 3, doesn't it? Make the number smaller. 5x plus 4 bigger than 0. Yeah, actually I don't need this one, but I will use this one to actually, I don't need calculator. I will use it to check my answer only. This is 4 and 1 minus for both. Alright, so I should have something like x equals to 1 and x equals to 4. Bigger, they will go these two directions. So therefore, from here you can see this is 1, right? This is 4, right? So my graph actually will be bigger than 4 and my graph will be less than 1. So x will be bigger than 4 or x will be less than 1. Okay, so if I want to use calculator, yeah, go ahead to choose it, and it's number 1. And then this is 1 minus 5 plus positive 4. And then you can see the calculator actually will tell me the correct answer accordingly. Okay, so very simple 3-mark questions. B, completing the square, I guess. Yeah, we need to use a completing a square to change it into a vertex form. So I will factorize out the 3 from first and second term. Then, yeah, I use the common way. I don't want to use shortcut because, or else a lot of students will ask me, sir, how do you get the shortcut things here? So, yep, I use a proper way. And then this one will be b divided by 2, right? My b is negative 4, right? Divided by 2, I should get negative 2 here. B is negative 4, negative 4 divided by 2, I get negative 2. Alright, then what I do next is I combine the first 3 terms here. So I should get x minus 2 square. Choose the first one and the third one. Alright, x minus 2 square. And then this one is minus 4 plus 16. Multiply 3 into both. So this one is minus 12 plus 16. So here will be positive 4, isn't it? So yeah, just write one more step lah. 3x minus 2 square, positive 4. So from here, this is quadratic, right? We know this one is a minimum because x squared is a positive 3 in front. And my minimum coordinate is 2 and 4, isn't it? You should know how to get the stationary point from the vertex form. Alright, because why I want you to take out this one? Because at the same time, I want all the students have this model of calculator to check your answer during the exam. Because this model of calculator can check the vertex point. So, you just go to menu, go to equation, A, enter, choose polynomial, power 2, degree power 2. Then you insert the original equation. A is 3, B is negative 12, C is 60. Press equal for 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Do you see? Minimum x coordinate is 2. Is my minimum x is 2? Yes, right? Enter again. Minimum y is 4. Is my minimum y is 4? Yes. Then I know my completing a square, I got it correct. Okay, so as a student, you always check it, okay? Because it's very important. Alright, then write down the equation of the tangent to the curve at the minimum point of the curve. So write down mean there's no working needed. Some more is 1 mark. So let's say this is my graph. I know I should have a tangent. The tangent happen at minimum point, isn't it? So therefore, what is this equation? Follow the y, right? Y equals to 4. Done. how much? I'm not sure about Sing dollar. This one in Malaysia, I guess it's about 80 to 90 ringgit. Maybe. Yeah. You can go check out online. Maybe Sing dollar is like 30 Sing dollar. Yeah, I see a lot of student or even teacher in UK or yeah in Western country, they also start using this model of calculator. Yeah, so I think it's quite common for Casio. Alright, so number 2. So a curve has an equation find the coordinate of the stationary point. What we need to do is a dy dx equals to 0. So if I want to do a dy dx equals to 0, so I will just do dy dx equals to 0. If I differentiate this one, I should get 64x minus 2 over 8x cubed, right? If I differentiate equals to 0. Alright, so this one simplified is 4 here. So 64x equals to 1 over 4x cubed. X power 4 equals to 1 over 256. Then x will equals to the fourth root of the whole thing lah. Plus minus for fourth root, 256. Then I should get plus minus 1 over 4 here. Alright, does the question say they want, okay, coordinates, right? So yeah, I guess I will take both lah. So when x equals to positive 1 over 4, I want to know what is my y value. So you just insert into it lah. Okay, but like I say, I type in a calculator, I just prefer use the equation, the calculate methods to substitute. I think is benefit because later I want to sub the negative power, the 1 over 4, so negative 1 over 4. So I do the calculate button, I will insert 1 over 4 here. Then I should get 4. So first coordinate come out already is 1 over 4 and 4. Then the second coordinate is when x is negative 1 over 4. So the y will be, I will just insert, calculate, put a negative 1 over 4 here. Then the calculator will tell me it's 4 also. So I got negative 1 over 4 and 4. Alright, so I literally get both of the, I'm going to JB every week. Then I guess it's about 90 ringgit. You're going back to JB, maybe you can use Shopee, Lazada. Or you want to go popular also can. Yup. Because last time I bought the solar one, I prefer got the solar one because my solar calculator can easily use up to 5 years. So I literally get the solar one. Will be like 10 ringgit more expensive or 20 ringgit more expensive. I find it more worth it because I don't need to worry about battery. Yeah, and I no longer got the sponsor from Casio lah. This one is just my personal opinion. It's not really a sponsor here. Okay, so yeah, after I got the coordinate of stationary point, done. This stationary point have the same nature. Use a second derivative to test. Determine whether they are maximum or minimum point. So yeah, we will differentiate again. So just now, I believe I got my dy dx already. It's 64x minus 1 over 4x cubed. So if I want to differentiate this one again, I should get 64. This one negative 3 move to the front is positive 3 over 4 x power 4, right? So you can see this is x power 4. So no matter I sub negative value or positive value into it, the second derivative is always positive, right? So therefore, I will say when x equals to positive 1 over 4, my d2y dx squared will equals to, yeah, you can just pretend substitute lah, but then I think it's definitely is positive lah. 4 1 over 4 power of 3. So if I type, I will use calculate button again lah. 3 over 4 x power of 4. So I calculate when x equals to 1 over 4. So I get 256 is bigger than 0. So therefore, this is minimum. Then do the same thing when x equals to negative 1 over 4. So your d2y dx squared will definitely get the 256 also. Is bigger than 0. So therefore, this is minimum also. So both coordinate will give you the minimum. 140 to 150 raised so much price already for the calculator. Yeah, because I bought it like 2 years ago. So at that time, it's actually quite cheap. Now only because even I bought like this one also like about 500 only. Why the Casio also is 150? Oh my god. Okay, so yep, this is how we do this kind of question. It's not that bad. And some students might wondering, sir, how come you got two minimum one? Because this one is sort of reciprocal, but then it's kind of weird. I guess your graph you will get something like this. So you will get the same minimum point happen at -1/4 and +1/4. So yeah, their y value is 4 here lah. So this is the reason why you got both also is minimum. Not that expensive, around 90. That's right, I remember it's around 90. Or that one is 1991 or the solar one. Maybe the solar one raised a lot of price already. And they didn't come out a lot also. Sometimes I want to find a solar one also hard to find. They have no stock for it. Okay, show that x plus 3 is the factor for this cubic equation. Very easy. We assume x plus 3 equals to 0. We want x equals to -3, right? We sub the -3 into this equation. So -1/2. Or you want to be more proper, you just let px equals to this thing lah. Copy one time, and then only you do p -3 lah. So sub the -3 into that. Plus 3 -3 squared minus 2 -3 cubed. Without seeing further, I know it must equal to 0 lah, because it's a factor, right? Then I will just write as shown. Okay, so yeah, but 1 mark. Yeah, basically just sub in and you must get 0. If you doesn't get the 0, means it is not the factor. Okay, so the curve and the line intersect at the point A, B, C. These points are such that the x coordinate of A has the least value and x coordinate of C have the greatest value. So you can see A x value is smallest, and then median, and then C will be the largest x value. Because later you have 3 different x coordinates. So this center actually help you to identify which one is A, B, and C. So, and show that B is the midpoint of AC. Wow, 7 mark. Yeah. Let's sub into each other. So -5 plus 3, 33x plus 3x squared minus 2x cubed equals to 10x plus 7. So if I move everything to one side, I should get -12 plus minus 10x, 23x plus 3x squared minus 2x cubed equals to 0. And if you got pay attention, does this equation and this equation look the same? Do you? Yes, right, they are the identical equation. So therefore, I definitely know this equation can be divided by 3. Can be divided by x plus 3. So I will do the long division. So x plus 3 leave outside, -2 plus 3x squared plus 23x minus 12. So I will do -2x squared, -2x cubed, minus 6x squared. So I should got 9x squared plus 23x. I will plus 9x, so I got 9x squared plus 27x. So I should get -4x minus 12. I will do -4 here to get -4x minus 12. Remainder is 0. So therefore, I know this is x plus 3 and -2x squared plus 9x minus 4 equals to 0 after long division. So yeah, factorize it lah. This is -2x and this is x. To get 9, this is 4, this is 1, this is negative, this is plus, isn't it? Wait, no, this is minus also. So 8, right? This is okay. This one is minus. Oh, I want to get 8, right? So this one should be -4, give me +8. This is +1. Yeah, correct. So therefore, Smallest value first lah. Smallest value should be x equals to 1 over 2. Then, oh, we still have negative 3. X equals to negative 3. X equals to 1 over 2. And x equals to 4. So we have 3 different x value here. So why 1 over 4 jadi x? 1 over 4 jadi x? Which one you are talking about? One over 4 jadi x. Mana ada? Yeah, if anyone know what our niece Madin Har is talking about, you let me know. I have a bit lost here. Okay, so coordinate, I need to find the y as well. So I sub back into the y equals to 10x plus 7. So when x equals to 3, so y should be negative 3 plus 7, so should be negative 23, right? So I got negative 3, negative 23 is the first coordinate. So when x equals to half, 10 half plus 7, y equals to 12. So this is half and 12, second coordinate. So when x equals to 4, 10, 4 plus 7, y equals to 47. So I got 4, 47 is the 3 coordinate. So right now, what I want to do is I want to show B is the midpoint of AC. So if B is a midpoint of AC, this one obviously is my ABC. So I want to find the midpoint of AC. So I use a AC formula, midpoint formula. So negative 3 plus 4, x plus x over 2, y plus y over 2. I must get the B coordinate. So this is 1 over 2. Here will simplify, will give me 24 divided by 2 is 12. So, yes, that's right, shown. If you want to write more, it says, oh, since 1 over 2 and 12 is the coordinate of B, then AC is B is a midpoint of AC, blah, 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 blah. You can write a whole sentence if you want to, but I'm so lazy, I'm doing math paper. As long as I show this one is actually same with the coordinate B, then I'm done. Okay, cool. What should I do if my calculator no battery when SPM exam? Bring one more extra calculator will help you. Yeah, or I think you can raise your hand. It's not mistaken, examiner should have some spare calculator for student one. Okay. Yup. Then number 4. So we have some x and y related to this equation and 0 to 90 degree, pi over 2. Given that the x is increased at this rate, so I know this rate of change already. dx dt is 0.04. Find the corresponding rates of the change y when y equals to 3. So they want to find dy dt. I will need to form the chain rule by myself. This is dy, this is dt. Here must be dx and dx. So I want to know when y equals to 3, what is the x value for me to sub into my dy dx first. So I will sub y equals to 3 into my equation. So I will solve this one. 1 equals to tangent 1 minus x. So I will shift tangent 1 is 45 degree, right? Pi over 4 is 1 minus x. So x is basically 1 minus pi over 4. So this is the angle, this is the x value I need to sub into my dy dx. Okay, so the next thing I do is I will do my dy dx. I will differentiate the tangent. Differentiate 2, give me 0. Differentiate tangent, give me secant square. Angle remain the same. Differentiate angle, give me negative 1. So I get negative secant square 1 minus x. But since I need to sub the x into here, right? So I will change the secant square into 1 over cos square. So 1 minus my x will be 1 minus pi over 4. Okay. So you have something like this. Then you type in the calculator. If not mistaken, this one should be 1 over 2 is 1 minus 1 gone already. It's positive pi over 4, right? So let me type cos pi over 4 first. And then I square the answer. Should be 1 over 2, right? Yeah. Divided by 1 over 2. Negative 1 divided by 1 over 2 equals to negative 2. Okay? Nothing very special or very difficult here. So I will just sub into my change rule to get the rate of change of y. So this is -2 multiply 0.04. Answer is -0.086 mark. Not too bad, as long as you know the basic differentiation for tangent, and you know about the change rule for rate of change, and then you know how to find the angle, like the basic trigo knowledge. Then yeah, you can easily get this 6 mark. Nothing very hard. Okay, variable p and t are known to be connected by this relationship, a be a constant. The value p are found for the certain value of the time t. Show that the graph log p against t will be the straight line. So we need to add the log for both sides. So log rule tell me what? Log rule tell me multiply will become plus, right? So I get log a plus log bt. So since this is over t axis, right? So I will bring the t to the front. I know my log b will be the gradient of the t. So I should get log p equals to log b t plus log a. Done. So this one will be a linear, right? Yeah, so I write shown. So based on whatever I show above, they asked me to actually find a and small b. And then they tell me passing through these two coordinates. Obviously, I can see easily the coordinates there. So what happens to my pen? Oh my god. My pen suddenly is not working. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let me just restart the OneNote. Don't do this to me, Microsoft. Oh no. Okay. I don't know. I write halfway and then the pen don't let me to write anymore. Because this Wacom pen do not need the battery, so it's nothing about battery. It's okay. So now he go back to the normal. Luckily, I don't want to cancel my life. All right, so yeah, so we know the coordinate lah. This is 14, 12, and then this is 0, 6. So based on my y equals to mx plus c, it's not hard to guess. The log a is basically a c, right? C is actually equals to 6. So by understand this basic, I can easily get my a here. So log a equals to 6. A is 10 power of 6. Done. I think you can live in this kind of exact form. If you really want to write 1 million, you can go ahead to write it, but it doesn't matter. And log b is basically the gradient, right? And I have these two coordinates. It's very easy for me to do the gradient. Y minus y divided by x minus x, right? Gradient formula. So y minus y over x minus x. So log b should be -6 over -14, which is 3 over 7. So b is 10 power of 3 over 7. Done. It's easy 4 mark. As long as you are able to see it, this 4 mark is a bonus mark for you lah. And then this one is a little bit hard, but if you get it, still okay. By using the graph or otherwise, find the length of the time for which the p is between 10 million and 1000 million. So you need to know 10 million and how many zero. I think 10 million is 80, right? And 1000 million, because million is 60, right? So 1000 million should be 3 plus 6, so it should be 90. So if p is equals to 10 power of 8, right? Or p is equals to 10 power of 9. We know the log rule, right? So we move the 10 to the other side, become log p equals to 8, right? This one is log p equals to 9. So I will just see where's my log p. And then I want to get some 8 and 9. So I will just use the ruler to actually got it. I hope I can. Okay, this one, because it's a digital ruler, so I don't expect the high accuracy from me. But I will try my best, okay? So this is 8. 9. This one will be 9, I guess. Okay. So see what value I get here. I guess maybe it's somewhere here. Somewhere here. Okay, so this one is what? 4.2 to 6.4. So I know my t will be between 4.2 to 6.4. They asked me to find the length of time, right? So length of time, I will take the no need to write this lah. Length of time, I just take the largest minus the smaller lah. 4.2. Is it 4.2 or 4.4? I think it's kind of touched at 4.4. Is it? Oh, sorry, this is 6.8. I think this one is 4.4 is slightly more accurate. Is it? So, oh my god, so hard, man. Wait, oh my god. Microsoft doesn't let me move the thing. So I kind of need to zoom in to actually see carefully. Okay, it's here lah. So yeah, it's 4.4. So this one should be 6.8 minus 4.4. So it's 3.4. Yeah, this one is time is in hour or what? Or in second? Okay, the question doesn't give us any unit lah. So yeah, so this one will be length of the time. Okay. If you want to do the otherwise, I think you can do some substitution back into your linear log equation to find the other t value if you want to. But I just use the graph to find lah. Alright. Find the first three terms for this expansion. Alright, so first term is a. Second term is 5c1 x plus 7. Third term is 5c2 x plus 7 square. Is it 2.4? Eh? Thanks, Claire. Yeah, I literally I'm not sure why I think like 3.4. Yeah, 6 minus 4 is 2. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is 5x over 7. 5c2 is 10, is it? I always can't remember this value. Yeah, it's 10. Okay, so this is 10x squared over 49. This is multiply. So I think the answer should be 2.4 instead of 3.4. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I made a carry mistake there. Okay, so I done the first three terms. Easy to mark. And this is the same, right? So right now, where the n is a positive integer, is written ascending power of x. The first two term is these two terms. Find the value of n. Okay. Okay, I will expand 1 plus n for, because I want to up to x power 1, right? I think I expand 2 terms is enough lah. This is nc1. This is nc1 and x power 1, right? Yeah, I can do nc2 x power 2 lah, but then because this one is about x squared, right? I don't even need x squared here. So you just stop here. So this one I did, right? 1 plus x over 7 power 5. Let me just write over here. 5x over 7. Then the next two term I don't need to know that. So it's 7 multiply 1 plus x power of n and multiply this one, right? You can see why the first term is 7, because 7 multiply 1 and multiply 1, right? So you can see you have double 1 here, so you will get a 7. So no problem. But then right now, we want to use the 89x to help us to find the n. So in order to get x power 1, then the 1 will need to multiply the x power 1. This 1 also need to multiply this x power 1, right? So if you and then we need to multiply the 7 lah. Okay, so I will say coefficient of x is 89. So in order to get the coefficient of x, you need to use 7. And then this one is multiply 5 over 7. Because 1 multiply 5x over 7. I take the coefficient only, I don't take the x. And then multiply the nc1. Yeah, nc1 should equal to n. You should know about this one. Because 5c1 equals to 5. Or you can use the nc1 formula to actually prove it. So this one is basically the n. Okay, then I multiply the n. Plus, right? Sorry, so I will plus the n. Is it? Plus. Because this one multiply this one 5 over 7 plus n equals to 89. So this one is 5 plus 7n equals to 89. So 7n should equals to 84. The minus 5, right? N should equals to 12. Done. Okay. So yeah, this 2 mark considered a little bit hard for the 2 mark lah. But other than that, it should be fine. Okay, is there anything you want to ask me? A lot of message need to reply. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the B. In the expansion k minus 2x power of 8, where k is a constant, the coefficient of x power of 4 is divided by coefficient of x power of 2 is 5 over 8. The coefficient of x is a positive. Okay. And then form an equation and find the value of k. Okay, so this thing is very important. It's quite new to see this sentence. I mean, it's not always you will see this sentence, because if let's say k minus 2x power of 8, right? If k is a positive value, right, you should get something like k power of 8, and then this one, the second term will be minus, third term will be plus, fourth term will be minus. So you get 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus. Then here and here, you actually get the negative of the coefficient. You get a negative coefficient because it's minus whatever number there. So in order to make the coefficient always positive, right, then your k must be negative value. Okay, if you not believe me, you can just try to insert any number, any negative number for k, like let's say -3, -4, and you try to expand it. You realize everything will get positive, because why? Minus multiply minus, you always get positive. And you might think, sir, how about this term? Why? Because if the power for this one is odd, then they will get positive. If one is odd, no, it's not possible 1 odd, 1 even for the power, isn't it? Because 8, right? 8 you can be, okay, 1 and 7. Okay, this one is both odd. Then 2 and 6. This one is 2 even. Yeah, there's not possible you get 1 odd, 1 even, right? Then you will get 3 and 5. So you can see both also is odd, negative and negative. Yes. So then the next one you will get something like 4 and 4, right? So you either get both are even and both are odd numbers. So you can always get positive. Okay. So here I just want to tell you, in this case, because of this sentence, I know my k is negative value. Okay. Now let's find out what is the coefficient of x power 4 lah. X is at the back, so it's quite easy. It's 8c4 lah. K power 4. -2 power 4. I didn't insert the x because I only want to insert the coefficient of it. So then basically, if it says the sentence, then the final answer should be negative. Yes, the final answer of k is negative. In order to get every term also, the coefficient of every x power 1, x power 2, x power 3 are always positive. Then in these cases, k must be negative. Unless today is k plus 2x power of 8. Then in order to get positive coefficient, then k must be positive. You get it? Yeah, it's very depend on the question. Okay, cool. Okay, I want to get the coefficient of x power of 2. X power of 2 is 8c2 lah, basically. So this is k power of 6, -2 power of 2 equals to 5 over 8. I just need to solve this thing lah, basically. Okay. K power of 4 and k power of 6 I solve, I still got 2 here. This one and this one I solve, I still got 2 on the top. For 8c4 divided by 8c2, I still get 5 over 2. So this one give me 5, this one give me 2. Okay, so 5 multiply 4 is Okay, 2 and, okay, never mind. So here is 5 multiply 4, bottom is 2 multiply k square equals to 5 over 8. 5 and 5 cancel, this one and this one cancel. So crossover multiply, k square equals to 16. K will equals to plus minus 4, right? But because my k must be negative, so k is negative 4 only. Okay, done, 5 mark. It's not really hard unless you do not know how to take out the coefficient from the binomial expansion, or else I think should be okay. Yep, if you have any question, you feel free to ask at the chat room. If there's no problem, then we'll just move on. Number 7. Oh my god, today maybe you can finish earlier. Okay, so we have this f. First, the question asks us to differentiate. F prime x is a differentiate. Give your answer as a simplified algebraic fraction. So I live in the fraction. Alright, so let's differentiate it. Okay, this fx, right, is power half, because square root is a power half. Sorry, this is what? 4x minus 2 power of 5. Are you so ugly, man? Power of 5 bracket power half. Okay, bring the 1 over 2 to the front. Whatever inside will copy. This one minus 1 become negative 1 over 2. So whatever inside will just copy lah. And then I want to differentiate this one. Whatever inside the bracket, I will multiply. 5, 4x negative 2. And minus 1 get 4. Differentiate inside again is 4. 4 multiply 5 is 20. 20 divided by 2. Oops. 20 divided by 2, I will get 10. So I get 10. 4x minus 2 power of 4. So I solve this one also. Power negative means the square root at the denominator. Copy whatever you have. Okay, this one will be my answer. So if you know, if your algebra is strong, actually it shouldn't take you too much time on solving this one. B. Using the differentiation, find the approximate change in x. So you see approximate change in x, you should know this is a small change question. Small change question, you should know about this formula. Change of y over change of x equals to dy dx. Whenever you want to find any approximate change, this is what we will do. Changing in y is increased from 10 by small amount 0.01. So I think change of y is 0.01. When y equals to 10, I want to know what is the x value. So I will sub 10 back into the original equation. 5x over 3x plus 2. So 3x plus 2 equals to 5x over 10. Cut is 2. So half x, this one will give you 5 over 2x equals to 2. Negative 2, sorry. It's negative 2. Then x equals to negative 4 over 5. Or you prefer negative 0.8, you can go ahead to do that. Okay, so change of y, I know already is 0.01. Change of x, I need to find because they asked me to find approximate change in x. So this is what I want to find. I do not know my dy dx, so I want to do a dy dx at the same time. Dy dx, this is the quotient rule, right? U and v. Copy the v, differentiate the u. Minus, copy the u, differentiate the v. 3 divided by v squared. I will just insert the number into it lah. So okay, so never mind, I will just do 3x plus 2. Never mind. Multiply 5 minus 15x over 3x plus 2 square. Calculate, my x is negative 0.8. So I will get 125 over 2. So my change of x is basically 0.01 divided by 125 over 2, right? Then I can know my change of x. 0.01 divided by my answer just now. 1 over 6250. Done. Alright, it's not very bad, but then it's a bit unusual because normally, right, they will give you the change of x value. Then you can sub the original x into the dy dx. But in these cases, they purposely don't want to give you any information of x. They tell you y increased 0.01 from 10. then a lot of students might mistaken sub the 10 into dy dx, then you got wrong lah. Okay, so how many questions left? I think they stop at question 10, is not mistaken. 8, 9, and 10. Then continue working for yeah. 3 more questions left. Okay, so let's do the C, product rule lah. This is UV. So let's differentiate it. So dy dx is basically copy x cubed differentiate ln x plus copy ln x differentiate x cubed. Okay, so this one will give me x squared plus 3x squared ln x. Done. Okay, so hence, this one. Okay, this one I will just multiply in first. Okay, I will multiply in first. So this one will become x squared over 3 plus 3 and 6 simplify, right? Become x squared over 2 ln x. Isn't it? 3 divided, yeah, correct. Dx. Okay, so okay, let me write nicely a little bit. So I will integrate this one 1 over 3 I leave outside is x squared plus this one 1 over 2 I leave outside x squared ln x. Okay, so okay, now the problem is we do not know how to differentiate this one, right? And I find this one actually hidden here, right? So I need to simplify to take out this value. Okay, so let's do it from the top. Okay, so this is dy dx. So I add the integration sign for every single one. Okay, so if I integrate dy dx, I'm actually getting y. If I integrate x squared, I get x cubed over 3. The 3 I will leave here. This is x squared ln x. Definitely we have plus c lah. Later we insert the c. So this one move to the other side. And what is the y? Y is basically x cubed ln x, right? X cubed ln x minus x cubed over 3 plus c equals to 3x squared ln x. I don't want the 3, so I will move the 3 to the other side. Then the whole thing will divide 3. Bottom will multiply 3. So this one has become 9 lah. C no need divide 3 lah. So right now I know if I integrate x squared ln x, I'm getting this one. Cool. So let's do it. This one is x cubed. X cubed divided by 3. This one will give me x cubed over 9 lah. After you simplify, you should get this one. Okay, this is 1 over 2. Then this one is what? X cubed ln x over 3 minus x cubed over 9 plus c. Okay, so yeah. X cubed over 9 plus x cubed ln x over 6 minus x cubed over 18 plus c. Alright, this one and this one we can solve, right? In order to get 18, I multiply 2, right? So it's 2x cubed minus 1x cubed. I still got x cubed 18 plus x cubed ln x over 6. Done. This 3 mark is a bit too much for so many things in order to get this 3 mark. But yeah, this one should be correct. So you need to do carefully. A lot of fraction will make you have the chance to make mistake here. So when you move around, when you integrate, must do extremely careful lah. Alright, I hope I didn't make any mistake. If anyone found any mistake, do let me know. So yeah, 3 more questions. Let's do it. Okay, we have some cos x. The normal of the curve at a point where x equals to 4 pi over 3, cut the x-axis at the point P. Okay, cut the x-axis means y equals to 0. Huh? The normal to the curve at this point. I can easily find an equation of normal. Oh, okay. I don't need to overthink lah. Find the exact value of P. Okay, so yeah, I want to find gradient of tangent first, so I will do dy dx. Differentiate cos, give me negative sine. Angle remain the same. Differentiate the angle, give me 1 over 4. So this one should be negative 1 over 4 sine x over 4. So I will just sub in the what? 4 pi over 3, is it? So, okay, let me take out this one. X is what? 4 pi over 3. 4 and 4 I cut. Sine pi over 3 is 60 degree. 60 degree is a 3 over 2, right? It's not mistaken. Sine pi over 3. Yeah, it's a 3 over 2. Okay, this one is a gradient of tangent. Once I sub the x value into it, I actually get the gradient of tangent. So which is negative 3 over 8. So if I want to get the gradient of normal, it's negative 1 over gradient of tangent. Because tangent and normal always get multiply each other, always get negative 1. Because they are perpendicular to each other. Okay, remember this. So if I sub in, I should get 8 over 3. I rationalize it lah. So it should be 8 3 over 3 lah. This is gradient of normal. Okay, once I get the gradient of normal, I want to find the I want to find the equation. I want to find the equation of normal, then only I can find point P. So equation of normal, I need a coordinate. I only know x is 4 pi over 3. I do not know what is the y here. So I need to sub into here lah. Cos 1 over 4 sub the x 4 pi over 3. This is y, right? So 4 and 4 cut. Cos 60 equals to 0.5 lah, or 1 over 2. Okay, so this is a coordinate. And I have a gradient. What is that? 8 sub 3 over 3, right? 8 sub 3 over 3. Then I will form the equation. Y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. So since I will cut the x-axis, means when y equals to 0. So I sub the 0 into y and solve the rest of the thing lah. So so many things to do, man, for 7 marks. Okay, I'm not going to multiply in because this one is I'm going to move this thing to the other side first. So I should get something like negative 3. I think maybe I don't need to like overdo lah. I take this one. I don't want to make my life so hard. 8 over 3. I rationalize at the back. I don't want it looks so complicated to me. This 8 over 3. Then now I should have negative 3 over 16 equals to x minus 4 pi over 3. Then I will move to the other side. Become 4 pi over 3 minus 3 over 16 equals to x. Find the exact coordinate of P. Okay, I guess this is the exact coordinate I can get. So P is 4 pi over 3 minus 3 over 16, comma 0. I hope it's correct. I want to make the mistake here. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So you guys should know what I'm doing, right? If anyone get confused, yeah, do let me know also. Okay, move on. Number 9. A particle travels in a straight line t seconds after passing through a fixed point. The velocity is given by these two equations. The first equation is the particle travel in the 0 to 4 seconds. Then the next one is 4 to k seconds. Okay. Total distance traveled by the particle from t equals 0 to t equals to k is 13.4 meters. Okay, so right now I assume k is bigger than 4 lah. So what I'm doing here is, in order to find the distance, right, we know we have a velocity in kinematic. In order to find the distance, we actually integrate a to b for velocity, right? This is how we get the distance. So therefore, I want to get the distance for the first one is negative t. I'll integrate this one dt plus second one is 4 to k 16e t squared dt. I integrate both of them, I add them together, I will get 13.4 meter. Okay, so my objective here is very simple. I want to solve this one to get a K lah. Okay, so let's do it. So if I integrate this one, power never change, I will divide it by 1 over 4. Divided 1 over 4, same idea with multiply 4, okay? So it's 0 to 4 plus. This one, I believe I can take the 16e come out because it's a constant. I will take the 16e come out. This is 1 over t square. So 1 over t square at the same time, I can call t power of negative 2, right? Okay, or if you don't like, you can just write 1 over t square if you know how to integrate already. So 16e is outside. So this one, I should get negative 1 over power plus 1 divided by total power, right? Yeah, 1 over t lah, 4 to k. Okay, so I will just sub in this one. This is 4e minus 4e1, right? Minus 4. E0, right? E0 is 1 so minus 4 plus 16e. This one, negative 1 over k minus minus become plus 1 over 4. Okay, I leave in exact form first. Okay, so negative 1 over k plus 1 over 4. So right now what I'm doing is 13.4. I'm going to move the whole thing to the other side, become minus, right? Minus 4e plus 4 divided by 16e. Okay, then I divide this one, right? I move this one, it becomes divide. So negative 1 over k equals to, okay, let's do this one first. 13.4 minus 4e1 plus 4 over 16e1. So it's like 0.15. Then I move the 1 over 4 minus 0.25. Negative 1 over k. This is negative 0.01, right? So it's negative 1 over 10. So k equals to 10. Yup. So kind of need to do quite carefully. Okay, so yes, 6 mark is not that bad. As long as you do carefully, don't make any carrot mistake, you should be fine. Last question of the day. Oh my god, I literally spent like 1 hour to finish the whole paper. Okay, I think I'm doing good. Okay, last one. C is the midpoint of OA, so this one is the same length. D line, okay, we have CD is ratio 2. DB is ratio 3. Okay, we have some ratio here. OC will be C, so here got one more C lah, because they have same length. OB is B, so 1B, if I cut them into two different ratio, this one is 2 over 5B, right? This one will be 3 over 5B. How do I get 5? 3 plus 2 lah, I get 5, okay? So this one, I better write them in the proper form. 3 over 5B. This one is 2 over 5B. Okay, so this is all the information I have. The E lies on AB such that OE equals lambda OD. AE equals to mu AB, where lambda and mu's are the scalar. So find the two expression of OE in terms of BC and the scalar. Hence find the AE ratio EB. 8 mark. Let's do it. Okay, OE equals to lambda OD. In order to get the OD, where's my OD? O to D is here. It's quite easy. It's basically C plus 2 over 5B. Done. But I prefer multiply in now. Okay, 2 over 5 lambda B. This is my OE. Done. And then, oops. And then AE equals to the lambda AB. AE is AO plus OE, right? So lambda A to B. Where is A to B? Okay, A to B is this one. Let me highlight it lah. It's easier to see. A to B is this one. So, yep, I can easily see. I can go this direction, right? Okay, so yeah. So this one is minus C plus B. And what is A to O? A to O is negative 2c. Negative 2c plus OE equals to negative mu c plus mu b. So right now I have the OE. Move to the other side, plus 2c. So it'll be 2 minus mu c. I take out the c from these two, just in case you lost now. Okay, done. Now I sub the OE into the OE. So lambda c plus 2 over 5 lambda b equals to 2 minus mu c plus mu b. So then I will comparing one by one. I will comparing b first maybe. 2 over 5 lambda equals to mu. Then I will comparing the c. Comparing the c, lambda is equals to 2 minus mu. And the mu is basically equals to 2 over 5 lambda. So move there is 7 over 5 lambda equals to 2. Lambda should equals to 10 over 7. So mu should equals to 2 over 5 multiply 10 over 7. Cut, 4 over 7 is mu. Okay, mu is more important here because the ratio are related to the mu is not mistaken. Because they want AE and EB, right? AE and EB is about this yellow highlight one, isn't it? So I will use this equation. So AE equals to mu AB, right? And we just got the mu just now. What's the value again? 4 over 7, right? Okay, sorry. So this is 4 over 7. I will insert. So AE over AB is 4 over 7. So AE ratio AB is 4 ratio 7. So this is 4 for AE. The whole thing is ratio 7. This is ratio 3, right? So therefore, AE ratio EB is 4 ratio 3. Done. Because the whole question actually asks us to find the ratio, right? So our objective is to find out what is mu. After we got the mu, then we sub in, then we can easily get the ratio needed. So here is basically a basic solving for vector. Then the bottom, this is comparing by sub in OE into OE, comparing their B and comparing their C. After that, you will get the mu, sub back to the necessary equation, and then change the fraction into a ratio form, and then get the final answer correct. We're done. Do you do this for extended math as well? I didn't take Add Math. I'm not sure I have the time for extended math. Because yeah, this week actually I plan to do the Singapore Add Math also, but yeah, I still arrange with my moderator like which day I can do, because my class is like very full on the no matter weekday or weekend. Yeah, basically this year I'm very busy. But yeah, if you have any extended math question, feel free to go ask the question in our Discord. I believe our Discord got a lot of math expert there can help you answering your questions. My teacher haven't teach this chapter, but I also understand this. Okay, good to see you are so smart. Alright, so no more already, right? Yeah, we done about this paper because IGMF is on early, I think 9 and 13 October. So we still can have like 1 or 2 more classes before the maybe 3, is it? Yeah, so it's about 2 I guess it's about 2. Yeah, next Thursday. Yeah, we still can have 2 more classes before the final one. Yeah, if you have any question, feel free to ask in the Discord. I think the Claire, Alvin, or my other moderator are feel free to help you. So can you re-explain question 7C2? Why? Okay, let me explain, but I'm not going to redo the whole thing because this part is quite tiring. And okay, first thing is in IG, right? You never learn how to integrate x squared ln x. This is the most tricky part for the whole question, because if you go to the higher level or A level or university, definitely you can do some substitution or integrate by part to actually solve it. So this is the reason why you see the word hangs here. Why they want to say the word hangs? Because they want you to use the answer from the part C1, simplify until you get the integrate x squared ln x. Do you see? I've literally simplified my solution from the C1. I keep on simplifying until I got the integrate x squared ln x as a subject. Because why? I want to substitute this one into here. You see, I substitute this one into here. Of course, you can see I substitute here, right? Whatever I have here into here. So, if you like really blur about what is going on here, you need to learn how to simplify the solution first. That means I add the integration sign for every single one. The purpose is, I want to simplify this one until I get x squared, integrate x squared ln x. Then I can sub into my integration equation here. So, and then here is basically is just simplified lah. I would say the important is here. You get the solution from your C1 and then you simplify until you make x squared ln x as a subject, and then you resubstitute back into the C2 equation. Okay, you can try to understand it. If you still cannot understand for Alex, feel free to ask in the Discord group. You can choose the IGCSE MF tab over there. And then you can ask over there lah. Alright, I want to thanks all of your time. I'm not sure Elwin is still here or not. I want to thanks the Cray Lee to drop by also. So I'm from Malaysia. I'm not from Singapore. But I think some of my moderators are from Singapore also. Thank you everyone for stay until the end. Alright, so I will see you guys again. Maybe if you interested to join the Singapore one, maybe I will see you guys someday this week, maybe Friday, Saturday or Sunday. Alright, so for the other student, I will see all of you on the next Thursday. Bye bye and have a wonderful night.